Hey, it's Jared and Carrie from Tone Wars, and we haven't posted in a bit, have we?
No, we haven't. We've been busy.
We've been busy. I'm shooting a series of episodes right now, and I'm editing them and getting them ready to release, and I can't wait to share them with you. Got some great stuff coming. But we were really busy last weekend, weren't we?
That's right. We were at Sweetwater's Gear Fest in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, it was the 17th annual Gear Fest, and I had such a good time. It was our first time going, and we had such a good time that we figured we would just do a quick little episode and talk about our experience there. And it was an absolute blast.
It was so much fun, and we even ran into people that we knew.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was so nice. It was good to see the guys from ISP Technologies.
Yep.
We ran into
all the guys from Line 6.
Line 6.
Everybody from Line 6 we saw. So it was great talking to everybody. And they had the amazing Yngwie Malmsteen close the night down.
We sure did.
So that was awesome.
It was awesome and loud.
Yeah, it was very loud. We were about 100 yards back, and we could still hear it like really well. So
very, very back, and we still needed earplugs.
Yeah, it was crazy loud, but
it was so good.
Yeah, he was amazing. What was really cool was they actually had people send in questions, and they asked him questions on stage, and they named the person that asked the question, and then they had him answer them in between songs. He would answer several questions, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, the overall experience, I would say, that we had there was, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
For sure.
You know.
Very polished, very well ran.
Yep.
Everything was smooth from the parking to shuttling into the festival to the tents and customer service, and everything was free. I mean, you had to buy the gear, but you didn't pay for parking, you didn't pay for the shuttles.
They even had water supplied, bottles of water everywhere.
Free water, imagine that, free water.
I know, it was really cool.
Sitting around in ice tubs, you know.
And what was cool too is the staff, all the people that worked at Sweetwater made you feel, you know how you go on a cruise ship and everybody's so happy to see you and friendly. And welcoming and very accommodating.
Yeah. They used your name. I mean, we're all wearing our names because they gave us lanyards.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the lanyards in a minute, how cool they were. But you know what I noticed is there's thousands of people there. And usually when you go to anything where there's thousands of people, there's long lines and lots of long waits to do anything. And you spend more time waiting for things than you do enjoying things. And the way they had this set up was so efficient that even if you were in a long line, it went by like that.
Yeah, we left Yngwie's concert with just a couple songs left because it was the end of the day, it was the last event, and we thought, we gotta go pick up our stuff, and we're gonna have to wait in this giant line. So we, snuck up there thinking we'll get ahead of the line, and it just... There was still quite a line in front of us, and it moved so fast. They had so many cashiers checking people out, and
well, I thought the line was going to be about a half an hour. We were literally through the line in less than 5 minutes. It was nuts.
5 minutes?
Yeah, I would say less than
like maybe 10 minutes.
No, it was like 5.
It was super fast, and they had customer service people handing out candy in the line and thanking you for being there, and surveys, and it was a great experience.
Well, why don't we start like when we got there? We'll go through the whole thing real quick. So you get there and then you park, and the parking is very easy to find.
Super easy.
It's free. There's no guy saying $10, you know what I mean, to park here. And then they have shuttles constantly going through the lot and taking you to the main event. So they picked us up, they gave us a ride, and they dropped us off right in the front where you check in, which always is like, oh God, this is going to take
registration.
Forever. And we literally registered in
like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was nothing. You know, they hand you your lanyards, and then you just walk around and do whatever you want.
Yeah, they give you a map so that you can see. They have all of the tents numbered and labeled with what vendors are there, what type of equipment is in the tent, and they have little workshops here and there, and it's just run so smoothly and organized so well.
They really couldn't have done it better. It was fantastic. So honestly, if you're looking to go to like a really good festival and check out a lot of gear and not have to deal with like all the frustration that's associated usually with festivals and lots of people being around. I would definitely recommend going to this. We're going next year. I already know.
Sure.
You know, I mean, it was just an absolute riot.
Save up some pennies to go.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about like how they use the lanyard? Because it was just seriously, this was the coolest experience. Coolest
thing in the world right here. So like you wear the lanyard, and so you go into a tent, let's say, and you go into like, and you say, well, hey, I really like this product. It's really cool. I got to try it out, and I want to get one of these.
Everything was hands-on for sure.
Exactly. So you get to try something out, and if you really want to buy something, they scan your lanyard.
With the barcode.
With the barcode. There's a barcode on it. And then they say, okay, it'll be waiting for you at the end of the day. Which I was like blown away. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
You don't have to carry your crap around all day. It's at the warehouse. They scan this, it puts it on an invoice for you, and then at the end of the day when you're ready to leave, or whenever you're ready to leave, you go to the checkout line, they scan it again, you pay for it, and they hand deliver it to you as you're waiting for your shuttle.
It's nuts. You know, you don't have to carry all your stuff around all day. So at the like she said, like at the end of the day, they scan it for you, and then it pulls it all up on an invoice on a computer screen. And I love the 3 Easy Pay that they do. So they even allow you to do the 3 Easy Pays, which I didn't think they would do because they had special pricing on everything for that day.
Yeah.
So they allowed me to do the 3 Easy Pay. You could do financing. You could do anything you want, and it's so quick. It's so quick and so easy. I mean, we were in that line for. I'm serious. I'm thinking it's like 5 to 10 minutes tops.
Yeah, but it was because there was 100 people in front of us, and
so
it just
it was amazing how fast we got through it.
Yeah.
So after we got our purchases, we went right outside, and there's a tent outside, and there's a guy just calling your name.
It's kind of like bingo.
Yeah, it's kind of like bingo. So they call your name when your stuff comes. And they said it's no more than a 15-minute wait. And I think we waited for probably a little over 10 minutes.
Yeah, he said if you've been here over 20 minutes, come to the front right now. Yeah. And I can't say enough about how well run and the customer service was excellent.
It was so fun and so enjoyable and so stress-free.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely amazing. And
the weather was great too. They were ready if it was going to rain. They had shelters and stuff around, and I think you had a cool experience.
Yeah. So while we're outside waiting for our stuff to get delivered to us, a guy came up to us and tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, you don't know me, but I just wanted to say that in-ear monitor review that you did was really cool, and I ended up buying those, and I love them. They're everything that you said they would be." So Brett, thank you very much for coming up and saying hi. I mean, it was really cool to like get recognized when you're not in Michigan, our state, and you go somewhere else and someone recognizes you and comes up and says hi. And honestly, that was the highlight of my day. It really was.
He hasn't shut up about it yet. No, but it is cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
and Tone Wars made an appearance at Gear Fest.
And then we got recognized. So I mean, I'm still kind of like, I don't know, giddy about it. I mean, so Brett, seriously, thank you so much. You really did.
You made his day.
Yeah, you really did make my day. I really appreciated you coming up. So I mean, I'm hoping like next year, as our channel grows, that we could go down and actually meet with a lot of people and talk to people and hang out and stuff.
He'll be wearing Tone Wars t-shirt. Don't be afraid to come up and say hi.
Exactly, because that's the funnest part for me is finding people and talking to people and hanging out and talking about gear, or even some of the episodes that we've done and some of the antics that go on or whatever. And it's nice to have some confirmation with the hard work that we put into our episodes, where people actually come up and say, "Hey, we followed your advice, we bought this thing, and you're right, it's amazing." So, that's really what we're here for. We just want to make a difference and like help people pick out good gear. So that was really, really cool. Seriously, made my day. I can't say it enough. So thanks again, Brett. I appreciate that very much. Okay, and aside from meeting Brett and having a great conversation with him, the second best thing that happened to me at Gear Fest was this. Da, da, da. I bought a Kemper, and I couldn't say no because they had such a good deal on them there. And man, this thing, is really super freaking cool. And I got a bunch of episodes coming up about this. And yeah, I can't wait to
look at his smile on his face.
I can't wait to do some episodes about this guy right here. These things are sick, and I wanted to. Well, the thing is I was like telling myself, like, if I'm going to Gear Fest,
yes,
I want to come home with something, you know, that's like associated with our trip down there. Yeah. And I didn't think I was going to make a purchase like this, but I'm really.
But dang.
But I'm really glad I did. This thing is stupid awesome. So, stay tuned for some really cool episodes about the Kemper.
And we look forward to meeting more people next year at Sweetwater's Gear Fest.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So thanks for watching, and we got a lot of great episodes coming up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And let us know, while we're doing this, let us know what kind of things you would like us to do reviews or tutorials on, and we'll be happy to do that for you. Post your comments below, and we look forward to interacting with you.